Let's start with your reading, Capricorn. Today, we are going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future. And then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. Okay. All right. The main energy for the reading today is the Queen of Cups. There is something here that is forcing you to see things in a different way. It looks like something came at you fast, unexpectedly, and it really put you in a position in which you had to be 100% honest to yourself about your feelings, about your actions. No room for deception here whatsoever. If you have been in denial about something, Capricorn, this energy made you look into that situation, look into patterns and things that maybe you allowed to happen, even if just on a subconscious level. This already looks like a very interesting reading, but let's see what this is about. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. There was definitely a lot of deception and illusion with the Seven of Cups over here. And the Knight of Wands is exactly that event that has happened and that is forcing you now to see things for what they really are. It looks like someone here was maybe living a double life, two-faced in a way, and they have been hiding a lot when it came to their doing. Overall, something that brought a lot of happiness came to an end, and there was no room for maybes and what ifs, making you realize that this might never be the same again. How do you rebuild trust after the trust itself is completely broken? This felt like the point of no return. We'll come back to this and look for further information about this energy. Now, in the present, we have the Empress and the King of Cups. You're currently in the process of finding balance in between intellect and emotions, finding balance in between loving someone and loving yourself. You're not in denial anymore, not chasing rainbows this time. You feel the need to deal with reality and look within, especially. You seem to be trying to learn how to bring balance into your life again, regardless of what happens around you. It's not easy, but you don't want other people's actions to influence your path anymore. You want to be more in control. You might appear cold and detached to some people, but you're just trying to manage your emotions and not let them run the show. Wanting to be who you are and not losing yourself in a connection ever again. But I have to say, something is still trying to pull you back. And we'll come back to this to figure out what it is. In the near future, King of Pentacles and Two of Wands. Soon you'll definitely be looking forward, Capricorn. Looking forward to your next destination. Something right here is really making you feel good. We see you back in your element with this Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, I'm sorry. And it might be some sort of news or karma moment as well that will prove to you that you are on your right path. There is something that comes in here from a very unfamiliar, unexpected place with the Two of Wands. And it's going to really be a nice surprise for you. We'll look into this when we clarify. So let's do that and let's start clarifying. Let's begin with your recent past. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and Three of Cups. Here is the issue. We have a lot of queens here, another Queen of Cups coming up for you. But what I see is that the two of you have struggled in finding each other while not losing yourself in the connection. There is someone here who wanted the commitment, but also wanted to not lose their freedom. And they wanted to keep that side of themselves alive. Three of Cups often talks about, seeing other people or being out there and keeping their options open. It feels like you wanted to give to this person, but at times you might have felt as though you were sacrificing a lot of yourself for this, whereas this other person was not. The Queen of Pentacles is all about being nurturing. It's all about giving, making sure that maybe, yes, you sacrifice things about yourself for the sake of the relationship, for the sake of the situation. But this is a successful energy only if both people have it adopted. If it's just one, then that's called being taken advantage of. And this is where the struggle really came in for the two of you. This is really all about struggling and finding balance between the two of you. You also often felt not the priority for this person. Always felt like an option, especially considering the Seven of Cups up there. But eventually you said, I'm not going to play this game anymore. I'm not going to follow the flow anymore. I'm going to pull back. And you know what? If I am an option to you, then you cannot be a priority to me anymore. So this is what we have for the past, but let's see what's going on currently in the present. We keep seeing also this power couple type of energy, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Let's see what's going on. Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. Oh my God. The number 6 in the major arcana is the Lovers. And so we definitely, the Lovers, soulmate connection plus power couple over here. There is something happening that we really need to dig into. But overall, what I see here is that you're finally starting to come out from the pain this caused. Trying to really detach from the emotional state that this put you in. And it goes beyond this connection, honestly. Everything that places you in that heavy emotional state, any situation that it's not an equal give and take, Six of Pentacles, something that just takes and takes from you and never gives back to you, you are gladly and quickly cutting ties from it. And you're feeling great about it. I see it right here with the Six of Wands. You're just like, you know what? I feel good. I don't care. Honestly, look, I don't even care if I'm hurting someone. I don't care what I'm leaving behind. Now, all I have to care is myself. I spent so much time caring about other people. I feel that right now, all that energy that I have, all of that love that I have, that abundance, I need to keep it for myself. I need to give it to myself. And so right here, we see that you also feel the need to maybe communicate this to this person, to let them know that they don't have any power over you anymore. Tell them this time they have really lost you. Some of you I see hoping for an attempt to talk to this person, actually from this person, potentially them wanting to talk to you, wanting to tell you something, because maybe they do this back and forth, trying to reach out at times and then they disappear. But this time you have news for them. And this time things will be very different. Someone here is thinking, I don't need you anymore. I feel good again. Now, the need for redemption is something that we all have. No need to deny it. But don't let it pull you back or keep you connected to this in any way. Leave a door open for it in case it happens. But don't build expectations around it to the point where instead it's keeping you stuck once again, okay? Just an advice, but this is all in your hands. Why do I say this? Six of Cups. It's easy to go from, you know what, I just want to talk to this person and tell them that it's over, and going to instead a place where you still wait for this person to come in so that you can tell them. But that's a waiting state that you really do not want to be stuck in. Eight of Wands. It looks like, a conversation might happen soon. Let's see what's going on in the near future and let's clarify the near future energy. The Moon, the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. Okay, Eight of Cups. I think that the main question you'll have in mind at this point is, where am I headed from this moment forward? Every time we let go of something major, we always go through that limbo phase, right? In which we feel lost, having to rebuild ourselves and having to rebuild our vision. But the truth is that you're a Capricorn. You know what you want. You might have forgotten about it because of how much this situation took from you, but it won't be long until you find that spark again. Now, I also see someone coming your way with some news, with some offers. This Wheel of Fortune is definitely talking about an unexpected event that is actually good, but with that Nine of Wands, you might perceive it as dangerous. You might feel a little closed off to it. So far, this looks like something that will call for a celebration, or at least a rush of endorphins, you know? When you let go of what it's not good for you, you bring balance back into your life, into the universe, Capricorn. And the reward at that point comes in quick. So don't feel scared about this. If you have felt that you could have never let go of that person and what they represented to you, you see at this point how much in control you actually are, even when you think you're not. This looks like a brand new beginning for you. Although I have to say, I don't think you've seen the last of that person. Eight of Cups. Someone is still trying to find their way towards you. That person you were walking away from. We've seen the Eight of Wands earlier. It feels like something is coming up from them as well. I actually see them trying to pull you back at least one more time. So let's keep going with the message, Capricorn, to see how all of this is bound to evolve at this point. We've seen progress and self-awareness, two beautiful things to look forward to. Now, let's see what you should expect from the old person and what you should expect next on your path instead. How is your life going to change now that you're focusing on you once again, focusing on what's really important without wasting away your energy and love for people who do not make you their priority? So let's look into it and let's keep going with your reading. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, Capricorn, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Capricorn. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the Tower. I mean, it's pretty clear. Oh, the Tower and the Sun, death right underneath it. It's pretty clear that something is coming up. Something is absolutely going to come up, an unexpected event, someone who's going to say something you were not expecting, you didn't see coming, someone showing you their true colors, their true feelings, maybe even without doing it on purpose, consciously. It looks like this person's attempt to pull you back in won't be very enjoyable at first. It's clear that they are desperate and they don't want to let you go. It might feel chaotic, but this will help you in the end in ways that we'll have to find out. Expect a lot of surprises overall. Some good, some not so good at first, but good later on. So let's look into this energy. Let's immediately clarify these three cards and let's see what you have coming your way. Look at this, the Fool. This really is a new beginning for you, isn't it? Let's see, first of all, what that Tower is bringing to you in the near future, what that energy entails, and then we will see what type of impact is going to have on you, on your journey in the next few months. First of all, let's clarify the Tower. Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and that Two of Wands. Wow. This is definitely going to be a very interesting conversation. And there is something about it that you were not expecting from them, but also you were not expecting from you to feel this way, to think this. And this is what I'm talking about. First of all, we see the Six of Swords and